What's up, guys? Universal Mastery.
Wherever you're at, Universal Mastery.
I'm coming to you today. Universal Mastery.
Be there. And once again, Universal Mastery. Thanks for watching. I'm about the energy that you hold right now creates your future. I was never the person that could settle for that shit. Everything should be a learning experience. You should always be, we're supposed to evolve. So you need to learn these tools, you need to learn these skills to grow, become strong.
Yo, what is up, guys? Universal Mastery coming to you today with a brand new message. Once again, always powerful. My messages are fucking powerful. And I have no doubt in me that they will transform your life if you really take it in and you apply it. So without further ado, the message that I have for today, specific, powerful message, is gonna be about your words and how important your words are and how every single word is a spell within itself. Yes, I'll say it again, every single word is a spell, okay? Every single word is a spell within itself. Like if you really break down a word, if you take any word, one word, and you say it, so I'll say something, pickle, okay, pickle. Right now, that is such an explanatory imagery right there, just by me saying pickle. So if you speak the same language as me and you understand what I just said, your mind immediately started thinking of some form of a green vegetable that, you know, whatever you connect to that, but there's so much in-depth things that are going behind scenes, but all you need to do is say pickle. Like it's just pickle, and then you immediately create an image in your mind of what a pickle looks like to you. And I'm sure, you know, everyone has different images and some people have very similar images, but that one word created that whole mindset. So what if I said a word like destruction? What if I said a word like fear? You probably think of like a dark mist. You probably think of maybe some type of color is attached to the word fear and destruction. Like I'm sure when I say destruction, correct me if I'm wrong, you're thinking of something in terms of colors like a reddish, orangish, right? And you're thinking of something reddish, orangish, and blackish. You're thinking of something that's gonna like be destroyed. You're thinking of something being crushed, right? When I say that one word, you're thinking all those thoughts. And then if I say fear, you're thinking of the unknown right now. You're thinking of stuff that like, I don't know what, like, what do you attach to the word fear? Like unknown, you don't know. That's what fear is. It's maybe you have like a black mist in your mind that's created when you hear that word. Now, what if I say success? What if I say happiness? What if I say joy? What if I say love? Now you're thinking of all these other things. You're thinking of like, you might be thinking of a mansion. You might be thinking of you with your family during the holidays. You might be thinking of yourself with a significant other. When I mention these things, you might see yourself crushing business. You might see yourself literally just walking around with a smile on your face, feeling freedom. All from a one word. I can say success. Success. And you will think a million things based on that one word. So basically, that's the point. Words are spells, okay? So I could say a sequence of words. I could say, you know what, man, honestly, bro, like I think you're weak and I think you're a piece of shit. That can really mess somebody's life up, especially if they're not strong-minded, especially if they're not strong-minded. So you want to be careful with your words. And most importantly, you want to be careful about what you say to yourself, okay? So when someone says something, okay, so I'll give you a great example. So when people ask you, so what do you want to do with your life? Literally, imagine this. Someone is asking me what I want to do with my life. I have a million choices in that moment to say whatever I'm going to say. And whatever I say is literally going to be attached to my mindset. So if I say, oh, what do I see myself doing? Man, I see myself getting like a 9 to 5 and, kind of just, working my 9 to 5, saving up some money, kind of just getting by. I'm normal, that's what I see myself doing. Then you have just said that. And because you've said that, your mindset is now going to revolve around that. Like you're actually going to do that. That's all you're going to do. Right? So we have so much freedom with our words because remember, our words are spells. You can literally speak things into existence. There will be opportunities for you when the universe tests you, when the higher spiritual powers test you to see what you want in your life. So for example, that same person asked me, what do you want to do, Jeremiah? Like, what's your plan? Oh, well, actually my plan for this year, 2019, is to be financially free. I want to have a Lamborghini. I want to have, I want to have a bunch of like divine friendships, a bunch of amazing friendships. I want to live in pure happiness, pure bliss, and I just want to overflow of abundance. That's literally what I see in my 2019. I also want to travel, and I want to get a bit better understanding of Miami because this is like my new home base. So if somebody asks me that question, well, Jared, what do you see for this year? That's exactly what I would tell them. So what I just said to you guys is exactly what I'm going for. And I'm serious. Like when I say this, I'm going to be financially free this year. Like you can see it in my eyes. I'm not joking. That's something I'm really trying to achieve. And I guarantee you I will achieve that 100%. Because words are so powerful. You know how hard it is for someone to say what I just said? Like, do you know how hard it is, especially if you don't have any background proof? Like let's say for example, you're kind of like you're just working a normal job, a job that you know is not your purpose and you don't really enjoy it. You know how hard it's going to be for that person to say what I'm saying now, to just shoot out all these big goals? It's hard. It is hard, but you got to really reverse engineer it and ask yourself why is it hard? Why is it hard? Maybe it's hard because you've been in this situation for so long and other people have told you it's not possible. And you're looking at their opinion on before what you think, before what you even say. You're too afraid to even speak these things into existence just of the mere fact of what they might think when you say it. Okay? The mere fact of being judged. And that mindset is a barrier. Okay, that's a barrier. If you are working a shitty job, like let's literally say like you're a grocery store you're a bagger at like 7-Eleven. Let's say like that's all you do. You just bag people's groceries at 7-Eleven. If you have the balls, if you have the guts to say like this is what I'm gonna achieve this year. You know, I may be a bagger over at this crappy job and I know I don't like it. But you know, it's paying my bills right now, and it's getting me by now, but this is the year where I'm gonna say, you know what, fuck that shit. I'm gonna work the job that I wanna work. I'm gonna pick a fucking job that I think I'm gonna make good money at, that I think I'm gonna enjoy as well, and I'm just gonna move in that direction, and I'm gonna call all these things right now. I'm gonna be like, this is what I'm gonna achieve, this is exactly what I want. Like, what do you want? You have to really ask yourself those questions. What do you want? Okay? And then say those words, and I guarantee you, every time there's an opportunity where someone's like, hey, what are you doing? What's your plan for this year? What's your New Year's resolution? What's this? What's this? That's an opportunity. Remember, that is an exact opportunity for you to fall in the footsteps of your own words. Okay? That is literally an opportunity spiritually for you to move in the direction that you want to move. And remember, that can work both ways.